It is Lando Norris on the front row of the grid alongside Lewis Hamilton on the sprint with Alonso and Verstappen behind. What more could he want?
Max Verstappen didn't finish outside the top 3 in the sprints last season. What's going to happen in 2024? We are set now for the first sprint of the season here in front of 60,000 fans in Shanghai. It's lights out and away we go. It's a great start from Lewis Hamilton. He's already alongside Lando Norris. Norris tries to cut him off. Hamilton swoops into the lead, but Norris round the outside will keep fighting this, and now will have the inside line as he then runs off. Just as he was trying to get past Lewis Hamilton, he's run wide and he's lost 5 or 6 places. Alonso in second place. We're on board with Max Verstappen in third. That was the worst possible start for Lando Norris.
Well, he tried to hang it around the outside. He has a little bit quicker car, so it was working. But look how Lewis, he just runs him off. I mean, very, very smart from Lewis there. Super smart tactics. He did a great job. And great reaction time also. Lewis was super on it. Instant reaction, great delivery there on the traction. And then on the inside, yeah, it was always going to be difficult. Look how Lando's trying there. And look how Lewis doesn't even try to go for the apex.
Verstappen is struggling with some of the engine settings, Crofty. There's a lot of radio chatter between the pit wall. Gianpiero Lambiesi, his race engineer there, giving him a whole bunch of switch changes to make. And he's not sounding particularly happy.
Fernando Alonso, 9/10 now behind Lewis Hamilton.
Mode 8, please, Max. Mode 8.
And that's the problem that Karun Chandler was alluding to there. Here comes Max Verstappen on Fernando Alonso. Pulls out from behind the Aston Martin, and that is a very simple pass indeed. Max Verstappen now up into second place. We are not even at half distance here. And Lewis Hamilton now has his old foe, Max Verstappen, behind him and closing. Oh, Lewis Hamilton's gone wide. Hamilton went wide at the hairpin, and as you can see, Max Verstappen is that much closer now.
Yeah, so Verstappen, car behind, 41-1. Leave me to it, man, I can see him.
It was a 42-1 for Lewis Hamilton last lap, 41-0 or 41-1, give or take a few hundredths for Max Verstappen. Now it's a few car lengths, now DRS is open. Verstappen at the place where he managed to get past Fernando Alonso to move in a second, pulls out from behind the Mercedes and moves into the lead of this race. I think the gap between himself and Verstappen was halved in that one moment.
Just close the door, Lewis. Like, go aggressive, you know, just properly close it.
Yeah.
Pity just let him through so easily.
Brilliant drama here though, lock-ups everywhere out in front. Verstappen sailing away from Lewis Hamilton, but it's this battle for third place, and it effectively is third place here. I mean, you dare say if Leclerc...
Fernando missed the apex there.
He did.
Carlos is very close.
But look how wide Sergio Perez goes.
Aggressively, Carlos could try a little bit of a lunge now. Look.
Well, he's getting closer.
He could try a lunge now.
Down towards turn 6. Yeah,
Fernando closed the door. Very nicely done. Fully anticipated. Struggling on the exit.
But here comes Carlos Sainz then on the exit. He was thwarted into the hairpin. Now tries to go around the outside at turn 7. Can he hang on in? And they touch. Fernando Alonso has to concede as Carlos Sainz takes third place off the Aston Martin. But now he dives down the inside and he forces Sainz wide. Perez goes through on the inside and he grabs third place from Fernando Alonso. Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc now battling his teammates, and down the inside goes Sainz and Alonso. Alonso struggling, and he's lost another place here as Leclerc goes past Alonso, who was third at the start of lap 16 and now runs in 6th place.
Let's watch this again. So Carlos beautifully switches back. Alonso has a bit of a moment on the rear there, snaps out, but he hangs it in there and stays on the inside now, forcing Carlos wide.
There he goes.
Wow, they touch. That was where he got his puncture.
Yeah.
They touch, and then they continue fighting through the next corner, and Sergio is the big winner. He goes through the inside here now. Thank you very much, everybody.
You just got to hang in there long enough. Well, he certainly did. Perez in the third, the two Ferraris almost touching. Leclerc's gone wide, and Fernando Alonso's got a puncture. He is struggling there and might have to limp into the pits here as Leclerc behind his teammate, and Alonso has gone into the pits. He got a puncture with all the barging and the banging that was going on, and his race that could have ended in third here has been ruined by that. The Ferraris keep on battling, and this is brilliant stuff here as Carlos Sainz drifting around turn 2, but drifting too wide, and his teammate Charles Leclerc manages to move through and up into 4th place.
Charles was not happy with Carlos there.
Let's be happy. We're fighting more. He's fighting more nice than me than the others. Anyway.
The gap to Lewis now 13 seconds after, I don't know, what was it, like 10 laps?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive, pretty shocking.
Shocking maybe, satisfying definitely for Max Verstappen. It's been a dominant performance once he got into the lead. Verstappen starts the 2024 sprints with victory in Shanghai. It's another one to add to the tally for Max Verstappen. Round the final corner, Lewis Hamilton for his best finish this season so far. He led the sprints, he comes home to finish in second place, and it's going to be Sergio Perez for Red Bull completing the top three.